The story behind Mithril Resources is that it was floated on the Australian Stock Exchange in 2002, so the company is approximately 10 years old. The company is a focused copper gold explorer, and our principal project is the East Arunta project, which is situated just outside of Alice Springs in the Northern Territory. We also have a recently acquired gold asset, what we call the West Kambalda project area, which is located just to the west of the town of Kambalda in Western Australia. Mithril Resources is currently positioned in the marketplace in the junior end of the resources sector, so it's what's typically called a junior speculative stock, and it competes amongst a peer group of other similar small cap exploration companies. Our current market cap at the moment is approximately $10 million. The management behind Mithril Resources is myself as Managing Director. I'm a geologist of 23 years experience both in exploration and mining roles, both in Australia and also overseas, with experience in copper, gold and other base metals. I'm backed up with a very experienced board of fellow highly experienced mining executives, geologists, geophysicists, as well as also additional directors with very strong corporate and industry background as well. Importantly, the board is also complemented by a very seasoned exploration team headed up by my geology manager, who's a gentleman with approximately 23 years mining and exploration experience as well. I joined Mithril Resources in June of last year for two reasons. First of all, after many years in Western Australia operating within the gold and base metal scene, I saw a unique professional opportunity offered by my Mithril Resources. The quality of the projects were certainly a key factor in getting me to move from Western Australia back to South Australia. And secondly, on a personal level, with a lot of family in Adelaide and a young family growing up now, it was a great chance to move back to the home state in effect. Mithril Resources has achieved several key milestones in the last 12 months. First of all, it discovered Australia's newest copper exploration province in what we call the Logwa iron oxide copper gold province, which is located in the Northern Territory in our flagship project. This was an area that we discovered in late 2011. It was only last year in 2012 where we started to really understand the potential of this newly discovered area. The second key milestone for the company was the acquisition of the gold assets in Western Australia. This acquisition was completed in September of last year, and within 2 to 3 months of the acquisition being completed, we commenced drilling at the old Spargo's Reward gold mine. There has been one key transaction executed recently, and that was the acquisition of the gold assets in Western Australia. There are two parts to this acquisition. First of all, there was the purchase of the historic Spargo's Reward gold mine and surrounding exploration tenements, and that's been complemented by, literally in the last couple of months, a farm-in and joint venture into the surrounding project area. The outlook for Mithril Resources over the next 12 months, I think, is particularly bright. As I said, the company is focusing on its flagship copper exploration project in the Northern Territory, and it's from this project that we see the real upside for investors in the company. So over the next 12 months, what I think that we will see is hopefully exploration success in the copper space on the East Arunta project. And also, we will also bring the gold asset in Western Australia to a stage where we will have declared an initial inferred resource for the historic gold mine, and hopefully we'll be starting to see some potential economic opportunities opening up in the gold space. So overall, for the next 12 months, I'm hoping that we will see significant exploration success both in the copper and the gold, and in turn lead to some significant returns for current investors and hopefully future investors as well. The message for any future potential shareholder is simple, is that Mithril Resources is a focused, well-run company with a lot of experience. We know how to discover ore bodies, and we have an outstanding portfolio of both copper and gold exploration assets, and it's through the application of focused and very efficient methods of exploration that we hope to be successful. And at the bottom line is that I believe this will generate significant returns for future investors. You can find out more information about Mithril Resources through the company's website, which is www.mithrilresources.com.au. Alternatively, people can contact the Adelaide head office of Mithril Resources and ask to speak to myself. And through that link they can also send us emails as well. And the email address is admin@mithrilresources.com.au.